What is going on, everyone? Yes, I'm sure we all know that AMC did go all the way up to $64 a share, and now it is having a little bit of a retracement. However, what I want to talk about in this video is the fact that we have been doing amazing. The AMC stock group has been doing very well, and I'm very excited to see where AMC will go from here on out. And in my opinion, I actually believe that AMC will be trading even higher, okay? And I'm going to be explaining all that in this video, so make sure you guys do not miss a second of this video. Otherwise, you guys could be very confused as to what will happen to AMC or what could happen to AMC, especially with inflation headlines and especially with more Federal Reserve data tomorrow on Wednesday, June 16th, and even Thursday. Very important video. So, guys, what I want to talk about real quick is the AMC technical analysis. Right now, have anyone been seeing or has anyone been seeing the fact that the volume on AMC has been dramatically changing? Okay, a few days ago, when, in my opinion, I thought AMC was a great buying opportunity at $43 a share, I was saying that yes, the volume is not looking that great. However, I was expecting a reversal. That reversal is actually coming into fruition because now there is much more green candle bars on the volume compared to red. And so, volume right now, guys, is the only indicator that I would recommend everyone using. And remember, I'm not a financial advisor. However, I do not understand why some people are using MACD or RSI or stochastic RSI, all these indicators. And if you guys are using them and it's working, that's amazing. However, for me personally, they haven't really been working for me. If it does work for you, that is amazing. I just don't want anyone to get confused, especially for new traders. I really don't want anyone bag holding any stock, regardless of what stock it is. And so I just think that it would be too confusing, because if you look at the RSI and the MACD, I think both of those indicators actually indicate that the stock of AMC is actually heading downwards, right? But the volume is indicating that the momentum is there. Therefore, AMC does have room to go higher and higher and higher, which is what we are seeing right now. And so, what I want to talk about is some really important levels that everyone, I think, needs to at least be aware of. That way, a lot of people can understand when will AMC finally break out of important levels that we can identify when AMC will go to all-time highs, and then from there even break all-time highs. Okay, we were very close today, so the 64.70 level, I would not even say that would be a resistance, guys, because the resistance that a lot of people, I think, were waiting for was the $67 resistance or the $68 resistance. We already broke one resistance level, which would be at the $60 level. And so I think that was the resistance that was first, right? Obviously, and then after that, I think a lot of people were expecting a very fast rally all the way to the $67 level. However, that did not happen yet. And so I think that AMC is not over yet. And for this candle, and I am on the 1 year, 1 day chart or the daily chart, guys. And in my opinion, this is probably one of the best chart patterns to look at. I wouldn't really look at the time frames of like the 1 day, 1 minute, or 5 day, 5 minute, just because I also think that's confusing, right? And I don't think that a lot of people, I think it just confuse more people rather than help. And I think it will add more stress, right? Because you guys could see AMC go down extremely far in the 1 day, 1 minute chart or the 5 day, 5 minute chart. However, right now on the daily chart, the 1 year, 1 day chart, AMC is actually doing phenomenally well. Okay. So the next level that I would say, now that AMC has shown that it has not been able to break above the $64 level, usually, I would not say this is a resistance. However, because this is a chart pattern and because this is technical analysis, if you guys really want to see the all-time highs of AMC being retested, we do need to break this level and we need to break it with resilience and we need to break it with strength, okay? In my opinion, there needs to be more volume. There needs to be volume at this resistance. And yes, indicators, technical indicators can have resistances and support as well. So in my opinion, I think the volume needs to go all the way back to that 15 level. And then that would be a strong indication that the stock of AMC is having a lot of momentum. And then from there, we should be able to retest 67. In my opinion, 67 will probably be the ultimate test for AMC because that is what we ended up testing a few days ago, and then it immediately dropped after that. And actually, that right there was the highest point that ended up leading to the downfall all the way back to $38 a share, $40 a share, etc., etc. So I think that yes, 77, a lot of people are watching 77. However, in my opinion, for the time that we're in right now, $77 should not be the price target yet. What we need to watch out for right now is the $67 level, okay? And then once it breaks 67, then that is when we can start focusing on 77. And then from $77 a share, once it breaks that level, I think that AMC will be limitless in terms of its ability to go to $100 a share. In my opinion, I think everyone is waiting for AMC to hit $100 a share, and in my opinion, I think it will hit. But remember, I'm not a financial advisor. And just for quick reference, guys, I am now on the 1 day, 1 minute chart, right? So I'm on the 1 minute chart, not on the 1 year chart. And usually for stocks, the 1 day, 1 minute chart is usually not the best indicator, right? It's not the best chart pattern. However, because AMC is extremely volatile, I think that actually, if you look at the 1 day, 1 minute, if anyone is trying to day trade the stock, which I'm not trying to day trade AMC, guys, so I'm actually just waiting for AMC to go to $100 a share, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. However, I really think it will. That is why I'm long term holding AMC. However, for the day traders, because I know that a lot of people do trade AMC for 1 day, and then they close out of their position on that same day, so that is called a day trade. There is a lot of support at $56 a share, and actually there's $57. I think $57 is a lot of support just on the daily chart, the 1 day, 1 minute chart. And if you guys want to scalp AMC, I mean that you guys are looking for pennies or dimes or just 25-cent plays, then actually it looks like the major resistance would be at even just $60 or $59 a share. And then from there, actually, you might not even get like a few pennies. You guys might actually end up getting $1 because AMC could end up going very easily all the way back to $60 a share. And the reason why I say this, guys, I know that a lot of people that are long term holding AMC, you guys don't want to see day traders buying AMC and then selling AMC. However, I think this would actually add more momentum to AMC because once the day traders start realizing that AMC actually has a lot more potential than just $1 or $2 a share in 5 minutes, 30 minutes, because that's what day traders are trying to do. They're not trying to wait for hours or weeks. They're just trying to wait for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, and that's it, right? So once they start realizing that there's actually a lot of potential in AMC in a very fast amount of time, I think that will add even more momentum to AMC. So that is why I'm trying to talk about opportunities for day traders as well. Alright guys, so I also want to talk about some news about AMC because again, the more news about AMC and a positive sentiment, that will obviously, in my opinion, help the momentum of AMC and just allow AMC to go even higher in an even faster amount of time, which is very exciting because everyone wants to see AMC go to that $100 price target, and some people are even expecting AMC to go past the $100 a share and go to $1,000 a share or 250, etc., etc. So, analysts tracking the company's growth, AMC's growth, have also seen a consensus growth in revenue estimated at $375 million roughly, with a low of roughly $292 million and a high of $456 roughly million. And according to the general estimated figures, the company's yearly revenue forecast for 2021 is expected to hit $2.41 billion or 94.10% up from figures reported last year. What I really want to talk about is the fact that that 94.10% up from figures last year, guys. A while back when I was talking about AMC, at $5 a share, I really could not care less. Now I am buying AMC at $43 a share. In fact, my average is far past $5 at this point. It's somewhere around the $40 range, okay? So the fact that back then, a lot of us were talking about AMC and a lot of people were stressing about AMC, guys. This is why it's really important to subscribe to my channel. Otherwise, you guys could be missing out, because a lot of people back then were stressing, saying that AMC was going to go back to $1 a share. I'm sure we all saw DraftKings today. They had a short report on the stock. And back then, when AMC was trading around that $5 and that $3 a share, AMC had a lot of short reports. And this was after AMC went all the way to $20 a share, right? So, of course, there was a lot of panic. And the trade that I took at $5 could have gone completely downhill, right? But basically, a lot of people were stressing, but in my opinion, I thought AMC was a perfect reopening play. And now the numbers of 94.10% up from figures reported last year, AMC is actually doing amazing. And the 94.10% growth just shows that AMC is, in fact, in my opinion, the reopening play. And this reopening play will go great with Carnival Cruise Line and, all these other airline and Carnival stocks, all these reopening plays. And I'm sure right now a lot of people are having a rotation in the type of stocks they're invested in, whether it's growth stocks or, reopening plays. And AMC, in my opinion, falls into that reopening play category. So this would be perfect. And now we are starting to see how well it is actually performing as a reopening play. Because this almost 100% growth from figures reported last year, that is absolutely amazing.